treat the principle or the political standard, or the policy standard of impeachment that's embedded to how we deal with something as a political tool.
So are the Democrats listening to him, and will they follow his message? Here to debate is RNC spokesperson Kayleigh Mcenany and Fox News contributor Jessica Tarlov. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Thanks, Jessica, what'd you think about that? Were you surprised as a Democrat that he's saying this?
No, I wasn't surprised at all.
Why?
And he's completely correct. I mean, this is a legal question. It's not just a how you feel question. There are a lot of people out there who don't want President Donald Trump. There are a lot of people out there who even more wouldn't want President Mike Pence, and I'm in that category for sure. But if the charges against him or the grounds for impeachment are, for instance, obstruction of justice, we need the Mueller report or the recommendations coming out of the Mueller investigation before we talk about all of that. I think it's a very silly strategy. I think there's enough policy to drill down into to make it through the midterms and make it to 2020 and win on those grounds rather than going with this. And you see now that Republicans are actually using this argument against us. Ted Cruz, for instance, was out there saying, oh, well, if we lose in 2018 and the Dems take the House, they're going to be going for impeachment with Jerry Nadler as the head of the judiciary, et cetera. So Republicans are running scared. They're not defending their tax cuts, for instance, and they're running on this argument. We've got to take it away from them.
Okay. Kayleigh, I imagine how you feel. You're probably sick of that narrative to impeach the president as a Republican and someone who has worked for him. But the Maxine Waters of the world, are they going to listen to what he's saying?
Well, they should. They should listen to smart Democrats like Jessica, like senior advisor David Axelrod, who said it would be damaging for democracy to have this partisan impeachment. You have even Nancy Crumbs Pelosi, who's not quite known for her wisdom, saying this is not someplace we should go. All of the smart Democrats are saying this, Ainsley, but the problem is you have this rabid, insane leftist base, 58 Democrats voting to bring this up for debate with no basis in fact for impeachment charges. You have Tom Steyer, millionaire donor, giving impeachment guides to more than 5,000 Democratic candidates. The rabid left-wing base controls this Democratic Party. The blue dog Democrats, the moderates, no longer exist because they've been taken over by the far left.
All right, well, the midterms are right around the corner, and it's really the independents, because Republicans are going to vote one way, obviously, Dems are going to vote the other. So you really have to speak to the independents. So what is your message, Jessica, as a Democrat, to those independents?
Oh, it's an economic message. It's a message about health care, for instance. If you look at the exit polls coming out of Arizona yesterday, where the Democrat lost by 6 points, whereas Donald Trump won the district by 21, it was all about health care. I think that's something where Democrats can do exceptionally well. I believe it was last week or the week before when we all got a little hot and bothered about identity politics. We should try and stay away from that, go for the economy and health care, not Trump impeachment. You should talk about things that the president has done wrong, but he's not going anywhere, and we don't want the replacement anyway. So economy, health care, play it straight. We can do this, 23 seats.
All right, Kayleigh, how about you? What's your message for the independents?
Ours is the economy, and we feel fairly good that if you do a compare and contrast of the Obama economy and the Trump economy, these are two different stories. The Trump economy is about empowering the American taxpayer, giving the average American family more than $1,000 back just in 1 year because of Trump tax cuts. It's about historically low unemployment for Hispanics and African Americans, wages going up by 2.8% for the first time in 8 years. We have a story to tell. The problem is Democrats can tout the economy all they want, but they have the very sad Obama economy to look back on, not a record of success.
Well, we do have a record of success so far, though, in special elections, which is something. So a wave may be coming. We won last night,
Jessica. We won last night in Arizona.
Okay, we won by 6 points. You should have won by 20, I think.
A win's a win.
Kayleigh, Jessica, thanks so much.
Bye, guys.
Ladies. Bye.
Bye.
The Republican congressional baseball team returns to the field this morning after last year's horrific shooting. Their message for Steve Scalise coming up next. And dozens of illegal immigrants in that caravan are at the border of the United States as we speak, but their supporters say they don't